Hey besties, it's your girl Shay back with another video. In today's video we will be doing a May/June wrap up because I don't believe I did a wrap up for my May TBR with my May reads, and I didn't do a wrap up yet because it's literally the last day of June, so I'm just gonna do it today. And yeah, so let's just get right into it. So we're gonna start off with my DNFs, books that I did not finish, that I started. And the first one is Turtles All the Way Down. This was the only DNF I had, I believe, for that month. Let me look on my Goodreads and check real quick because I might have had a second one. Yes, so I DNF'd Turtles All the Way Down. I was about 47% in, and it's not a bad book. I just don't have a I was falling into a very bad reading slump. That's the first thing. The second thing is I don't have a long attention span, and the chapters are pretty lengthy on the Kindle, so I don't know. I also rented it from my library on my Kindle, so that's why I was reading on the Kindle, and they took the book back. So since they took it back, I haven't really picked it up again. But yeah, so this is the first one. Now we're gonna start with the books that I read in May, and it's a lot of them. Let's start off with my favorite out of every book, Powerless. I read Powerless for a video, and I love this book down. I love the book so much that I also finished and read Powerful within a month of each other. The same month I finished Powerless, and then I got Powerful and I finished Powerful. So there we go, my first two. And I love it so much. I cannot wait for Reckless to come out in a couple days, and I'm going to read that. That will be read as soon as it comes out, and then I'll have the finished little, yeah. So these are my first two, and then I read The Silent Patient. I read The Silent Patient in the same video that I read Powerless. This book, 5 stars, 10 out of 10. I recommend. It's crazy because the way that it ended, I would have never predicted that ending. I would have never guessed that this would end the way that it did, but it was so good. And just the backstory, like, it's, read it. Next up we have Yours Truly, which was the last book in that video that I read. It was a reading 5-star rated books, your 5-star rated books. Yours Truly, once again, a 5-star. All 3 of those books that I read in that video were 5 stars. I love this book down. It was like real life situations that I really related to, like the characters and like the way that they were. I related to really both of them in a deeper level, and I was just rooting for them the whole time, just rooting for them. I love this book so much. And then I started this book in May. I started this book when I was recording the 5-star reads, and I did not finish it. I DNF'd it where these tabs stopped. I got like 4 chapters in, DNF'd it, did not read it again, did not even look at it. Well, I looked at it, I wanted to finish it, but I did not finish it until this month. So we'll get to that in just a second. But this was started in May, finished in June. So then the next 3 books were for another video. So we're gonna start off with First Down. I did a reading romance books for a week video, and this was the last one I read. But I like this book. Really, I like sports books. I'm a sports girl, but she liked photography and I love photography, so it was just really cool to read this. I think I gave it a 5 stars. Let's go look on Goodreads and see Did I give this book a 5-star? Or was it like a 3? Okay, so I gave it a 3. I think now I think it's like a 4. I really do like this book. I don't think about it a lot, but when I look at it, I like this book. I remember a lot of the book, and I liked it a lot. So the next, I love this book down. Practice Makes Perfect. I read in that same video, and I just love her. Just innocent, sweet little Annie, but she's not so sweet, if you know what I mean. I like this book. I love this book. I listened to it on the audiobook, and it made it so much better because I didn't have to hold the book. But I do like this book. I would reread this book. If I do reread this book, I'm gonna read the actual paper and annotate it, and I'll probably record a video of me doing it if I decide to do it, but it won't be anytime soon because I got so many books to get through. And then the final book for that video was Hot Dutch Daydream, and this was a good book. A good book, okay? It wasn't like, oh, all that, but it was a good book. I really did like this book. I enjoyed it while I read it. I listened to the audiobook while I was reading it. Most of the books I read in May were audiobooks. As you see, I was May was a good month for me. May was good, and then when I got to the end of it, it kind of went downhill because I just did not want to pick up books. All I wanted to do was listen to audiobooks, and I didn't want to listen to them at some points. So yeah. And then the final book that I believe was a May finish was She's Gone. Me and my fiance, we did a buddy read with this, so we both got the book and read it. We did a 24-hour reading challenge, and this was the first book that we read. I honestly don't remember what other book I picked up for that challenge. Clearly I didn't finish them if I don't remember picking them up. Oh, actually I do. So this is another one that did not get finished. It was See You Yesterday. And I think I listened to an audiobook of one more. Yes. The audiobooks. I did listen to more audiobooks. So it was, I think it was She's Gone. I believe at that same time I listened to She Drives Me Crazy. And I think we didn't finish. Oh, Turtles All the Way Down was also part of that 24-hour readathon. So it was She's Gone, Turtles All the Way Down, and then I tried to read a little bit of this, but it didn't work. And I don't remember if She Drives Me Crazy was a part of that, but I did listen to that too. And another book that I listened to, actually I think I read Vicious on my Kindle, but Vicious was another book that I finished in May. So like I said, May was a good reading month for me, but then we came around to June and I kind of just haven't been feeling reading. So the 2 books that I finished in June was A Court of Mist and Fury. I just finished it like 2 weeks ago. Oh, I love this book. And then I finished The Bodyguard. And those are all the books that I read in June and May. So thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in and looking at the books that I read. If I had to choose my top 4 May, it would be Powerless. And then my top for June would be A Court of Mist and Fury. I don't know, I've just been on like a, what is it called, a fantasy kick. I like the high stakes. I like everything that, like, the battling, the relationships, the drama. Like, I just love it. And just the way that it started off and the way that it ended, crazy. And now I'm also currently reading A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I'm about 60% through, so that will also be a book that is considered finished that I read in June because I'm finishing it today. So this is also one that I'm reading right now that should be done by the end of this, and I will put right somewhere the rating that I have for this. So let's go through all my ratings for all the books. My handy dandy Goodreads. For A Court of Mist and Fury, I gave it 5 stars. Let's see. The Bodyguard, 5 stars. Practice Makes Perfect, got 5 stars. She's Gone, I gave it 3 stars. First Down, I gave it 3 stars, but I'm gonna switch that to 4 stars. She Drives Me Crazy, I gave it 4 stars. I really did like that book a little bit. Hot Dutch Daydream, oh, I didn't even rate it. I'm gonna give it 3 stars because I didn't rate it that day, but it was a good book. It just wasn't like the best. And then let's see, Powerful, I gave it 5 stars, of course. It made me cry. Like, I didn't even cry in Powerless. This book made me cry. I knew it was coming and it still made me cry. 5 stars. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, Yours Truly, like I said, 5 star. Every book that I read in my 5-star read was a 5 stars, 5 stars. And then Vicious, I gave it 4 stars. And then The Silent Patient and Powerless, they both got 5 stars. And that was all. Those are all my ratings. Those are all the books that I read in May and June. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family. Join my book besties, the book club. And that's it. So yeah, love you guys.